I am delighted to be joined by Ballygiblin player Cathail O'Mahony ahead of the AIB GAA All-Ireland Hurling Junior Club Championship final, which takes place on Saturday, January 14th at Croke Park at 5 p.m. The AIB GAA All-Ireland Club Championships features some of the toughest players from communities all across Ireland. It's these very communities that the players represent that make the AIB GAA All-Ireland Club Championships unique. Now, in its 32nd year supporting the GAA Club Championships, AIB is extremely proud to once again celebrate the communities that play such a role in sustaining our national games. Cathal, thanks for joining us on the Big Red Bench first off.
No problem at all.
Yeah, just even like from that intro there, it's all about community. It's all about representing your club. It's all about representing your area, your locality, your parish. How does it feel for you when you put on that Ballygiblin jersey and you get all the way to the All Ireland final? It must be a sense of immense pride for you.
It is definitely. It's probably the place where you dream you'd end up, but you never really think it's going to happen. It's almost too good to be true. And for lads being back to back All Ireland finals is something of dreams, really.
Yeah, it's been an incredible run for this Ballygiblin team. Of course, so close last year against Mookine, that narrow 1 point defeat. How much of a motivating factor has that defeat been for you in this campaign?
I'd say it's definitely the place they wanted to end up back this year. The kind of making of the season was winning the county final, and I'd say once we won that, everybody knew that we had to get back up there. I don't think anybody would have been happy if we didn't end back up in Croke Park again this year.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking stuff last year. The squad have obviously taken that hurt in with them and turning some fantastic performances in the All Ireland Championship, the Munster Championship, and indeed in the club championship as well this year. What is it about this Ballygiblin team that makes them special, Cathal?
I just think they're a very calm bunch of lads. I know in our group stages and even the county semi final and stuff in Cork, like we've been losing by 7 points at one stage and we just managed to claw it back. I just feel like they always think it's just gonna turn around eventually. Like they just have to keep doing it. I don't think anybody panics and nobody gets tick and lose the head either. Like they're just gonna keep going and trust themselves and trust each other, and it's worked so far anyways.
There seems to be a great team spirit in that Ballygiblin camp as well.
There is, yeah, definitely, and not even just the camp, just the parish around it, and everybody involved with Ballygiblin has been amazing this year. Like,
What's the buzz been like around Ballygiblin? I imagine like everyone is just raring to go for Saturday.
yeah, everybody's absolutely ecstatic. It's all people have been talking about the last few weeks, really, since before Christmas, and even last Sunday, our training after we finished, there was a little meet and greet show with the kids and stuff like that. So to see them all excited as well is an extra boost for us.
As a player, with a game of such importance hanging over you over Christmas, are you able to enjoy Christmas, or is it like completely focused on the All Ireland final?
No, you do have to switch off at some stage as well. Like after we won the All Ireland semi final against Horswood, the manager Ronan Duane, he was just take a week off, lads. He goes, just take a week off, rewind, enjoy yourselves, and we'll put the foot to the pedal then in January. And that's what we did, and we've been focused ever since then. And the lads were just delighted even just to get their rest and enjoy their Christmas as well with their families. So
And with you being a dual player as well, there's plenty of demands being placed on you. You must have been kind of glad of that week off just to recharge the batteries, come back fresh in the new year.
yeah, exactly. Just that's what you need as well, though, because there's a long year ahead of us. So you do need to take that rest as well. It's very important.
Talk to us about the semi-final performance and that win over Horswood of Wexford. A tough performance against a tough team and a battling performance where I suppose all those battling qualities shone through.
Yeah, it was a tough team on a tough pitch, and it was a tough day as well. The wind and the rain and stuff like that. Like we knew we'd be up against it because they were, as I believe, they're intermediate champions. So Wexford, so they're senior now, so it's a grade above us. But I'd say they were definitely the hardest hitting team we've came across since.
Glad to come through that one. So,
Yeah,
you're playing Eastgate of Sligo in Saturday's final. How much do you know about them, Cathal?
we wouldn't know much. We just know that there's a lot of them involved with the Sligo team. The Sligo senior hurlers played a challenge game against Roscommon the other day, and it's actually a full 15 of Eastgate players. So that's a bit daunting coming up against a senior hurling team, really.
Well, I suppose you've shown against the Horswood in the Horswood game that like you've no problem, I suppose, playing a team that at a higher level than you, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. It just kind of humbles us a small bit that we are up against it. Like they will be fit, they will be strong, but we just have to play our own game.
And how have preparations gone for you training wise? You all raring to go? Do you feel like you're at your peak performances coming on Saturday now?
Yeah, I think everybody's clued in, tuned in to the game on Saturday. I feel like we'll end up peaking on the day, hopefully.
And for you to be wearing a Ballygiblin jersey in Croke Park, have you thought about that moment and how incredible that will be?
I've never thought it would happen, but I can't wait now. Obviously, playing in Crow Park with your club is extra special as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a big wide open pitch as well. Will that suit you, do you think?
Definitely, because we played in Páirc Uí Chaoimh, Thurles, Simple Stadium in the championship so far as well, and the wider pitches help us because we do have legs and we can play a fast style of ball if we get the chance.
How confident would you be heading into the game on Saturday, Colin?
You'd always have to be confident going into a game. Really, you always have to think we'll win, and we do really. But nobody thinks we have to show up like we've respect for our opponents. Like we know it's going to be very hard. Like I feel if you lose the run yourself, then that's when you're in trouble, which nobody is so far. Thank God.
And I'd imagine pretty much everyone from Ballygiblin will be in Croke Park on Saturday, which is going to be a massive help for you.
Yeah, I'd say so. And hopefully that we'll be able to hear him in the field and stuff, and that will give us an extra boost as well.
Well, Carl, very best luck to you from everyone here at Cork's RedFM, and fingers crossed Ballygiblin will be crowned All Ireland champions on Saturday evening.
Thanks very much, lads.